Welcome to the Prepped and Polished podcast, the podcast that empowers you to take control of your education, featuring weekly interviews with influencers in the world of education, as well as tutoring tips, lessons, and updates. And now, here's your host.
Hi everyone, welcome to another Tutoring Tips episode of the Prepped and Polished podcast. It's your host, Delvina Miremadi Baldino from Realize Your Resilience. Please be sure to check out the website www.preppedandpolished.com for more information. And while you're there, sign up for our free tutoring and test prep tips newsletter. It comes out monthly. You can also join Prepped and Polished community on Facebook and Twitter. Just search for Prepped and Polished. And you can submit questions during the show or after to radio@preppedandpolished.com. We love hearing from you. Now let's get right to this episode, Managing Stress. Stress management starts with identifying the sources of stress in your life and finding ways to cope. While not all the stress in your life can be avoided, there are many ways you can manage and cope with stress in a healthy way. Try the following coping strategies and see what works best for your unique style and circumstance. Number 1, relaxation. Deep breathing is one of the most immediate and helpful things you can do to bring your heart rate down and relax your body in the moment. Also, meditation, taking care of the mind-body connection on a regular basis, really teaches you to be aware of how your body reacts to stress and how you can combat that reaction in the moment. Number 2, exercise your brain. Stay away from negative thinking patterns that are making your stress worse. Thoughts like, I'll never do well on that test, or everyone else is smarter than me. Also, be prepared. So know what stresses you out and create a toolbox or a list of techniques that you can discover have helped you in the past. Keep that list in your bag and pull it out whenever you need it. Care for your body. Eating healthy is so important when you're feeling stressed because food is your body's energy supply. And when that stress is sucking all the energy out, you really need to pay close attention to what you're putting back in. Exercise. Research shows that daily exercise can help prevent stress, depression, and anxiety. And sleep is so important when your body is under excessive stress. So be sure you give your body the sufficient rest it needs so you don't become run down and sick. And number 4 is support. Sharing your feelings with others you trust can create a supportive environment that helps relieve the stress you're feeling. Your supporters may be able to directly help you manage some of the stressors or suggest alternative solutions. And last but not least, see a professional. Given the physical and mental health risks caused by excessive ongoing stress, it's really important that you see a professional if you think your stress is lingering and shows no sign of reduction. Also, be honest with everything you're experiencing, whether it's loss of sleep, fatigue, trouble concentrating, excessive worrying. From here, the professional can make sure you get the proper treatment and help you get back on a path to healthy stress management. Well, this wraps up our show, episode 141, Stress Management. If you're interested in more information like this, please check out www.realizeyourresilience.com and learn more about the various resources and services we offer to help students foster their unique capacity for resilience and discover their individualized pathways to success. Be on the lookout for our next podcast, episode 142, our next interview with Mark Hoberman, study skills expert. Remember to access all of our podcast episodes. Go to www.preppedandpolished.com/podcast. Thanks for joining us on Prepped and Polished Podcast. Now go out there and take control of your education.
You've been listening to the Prepped and Polished podcast. For more information, check out preppedandpolished.com. Also, you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for listening. Class dismissed.